Hello. Welcome to Thunder Wine and Blues. I'm your girl, Shantice Lachelle. Today we have legendary artist Lamarr Lubin, Deuce Lubin. Let me get that right. Lamarr Deuce Lubin from the former group D.R.S in the house, the legendary former group D.R.S in the house. Everybody done heard some gangster lean. You done cried about somebody, lost somebody, missed somebody. So that was definitely a popular song, and I do appreciate him for being here tonight. Y'all tag somebody and let them know it's going down right now on Thunder Wine and Blues with your girl Shantice Lachelle and Lamarr Deuce Lubin and Kai Darby, everybody. Let's everybody please welcome to the screen. Welcome Lamarr Deuce Lubin. Let's go.
What's up, everybody? What's going on?
How you doing?
Thank you for having me.
I am so excited. Are you ready for tonight?
I am. I'm nervous, y'all, but I'm ready because normally it's me being interviewed, so I'm going to do the interviewing today. So that's going to be kind of cool.
It's okay. I've been doing this for 3 years, and my heart's still pumped. It's my way of getting over my anxiety because once you press that button, you got to go. So sometimes when I start, I stutter a little bit because I got to get myself worked up and pumped up. But once you get to going, it's amazing, and I love it. So y'all just have an amazing time. You ask for what you feel, as long as you keep it, we'll be good. But y'all tag somebody and let them know this is going down right now on Thunder Wine and Blues with your girl Shantice Lachelle, Lamarr Deuce Lubin, and Kai Darby. Miss Wilhelmina Marcia in the house. How you doing, Mama? Let's go. Everybody, please welcome Kai Darby to the screen. Let's go. How you doing?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Awesome.
What's going on, beautiful?
Y'all ready? You ready, Kai?
I'm ready to get it started. I'm nervous as well, but I'm ready.
It's okay. I truly appreciate y'all for being here tonight. And I'm going to let y'all do y'all thing. We're going to play a little bit of Lamarr Deuce Lubin, and then I'm going to let y'all get into y'all interview. This is Just Like That.
Just like that. Chicago.
Go give us some, Lamarr.
Chicago, just like that.
All right now.
I finished it with St. Louis, just like that. That's my new song, y'all. Y'all go support. I'm almost at 100,000. Thank you so much, Shantice Lachelle. Thank you so much, Shantice, because without you putting me on your show, and this is what Kai, listen, without her doing that, I really wouldn't have the fans and have people listening to my song. So I want to thank you for that. Okay?
Listen.
10-1, yes. You
I'm
know?
gonna get off of here. You ain't supposed to start with all that right now.
Yeah, I believe people should give their flowers, give your flowers now. You know what I'm
Most
saying? So
definitely.
I appreciate that.
tell you, I thank you and I appreciate that for you. And you need something, I've done that before. I said, you called and said, hey, can you do this? Boom, I've done that. So thank you. But I know we are here not for me. We are here for this amazing new artist in Southern Soul. Her name is Kai Darby. Say what's up, Kai, to everybody.
Hey, everybody. And it's Kai, the Southern Soul Princess.
Kai the Southern, thank you. Kai the Southern Soul Princess. Okay,
Yeah.
now since we're getting into that, how did you get crowned the Southern Soul Princess?
Just friends, family, everybody being around. They gave me that name. Really, my manager gave me that name, honestly.
Oh, now who's your
And
man?
we just ran with it. DJ Chill Will. He's
Now,
known
DJ,
around, you
so let
know.
me ask you this. Now, listening to your music, is that who produces your music?
No, he actually doesn't produce my music. I get most of my beats from a guy named D Ford. I think D Ford is from out of Mississippi, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay,
And
I did. I heard D4 on your on the tracks. Yes, I
yeah,
did.
and I go and record my music at Nora Kid. He does all my recording and put it all together, put all the magic together for me.
Okay, so Kai, Kai Princess. Let me ask you this. So, how did you get into Southern Soul? Is this what you've been doing your whole life, or how did you get into it?
I actually started off doing R&B. Started off doing R&B when I was like in high school, and I didn't have the means, I didn't have the funds to go to the studio. So my goddad, he had a studio. He lived across the street from me. I would go over there and play in the studio or whatever. And when I got old enough to pay for studio time and to pay for just to have some money, I had went and did me some voice lessons. I got some voice lessons, and then I went back to the studio and I recorded my first single,
No, wait a
Love
minute,
Story.
let me interrupt real quick. Tell the viewers again. You did what now?
What you mean when I went and got my voice
You
lessons?
ain't got voice. No, I wanted
Yeah,
them to hear that because let me tell you, to me, what it already tells me you got dedication to your work and what you
oh
do.
yeah,
Because a lot of people feel like we do get gifts, but sometimes you gotta go and you gotta and I know it's they make ways for your gift, but sometimes you gotta do those things. You gotta learn the process. You gotta learn about music. You gotta learn notes, all that stuff. So I applaud you, sister. I applaud you, sister, for that.
yeah. I was young doing that, and my brother used to always say, "Why you singing so hard like that?" Stop! I thought you had to sing hard for it to be, for it to sound good. And so I said, you know what? I'm gonna go get me some voice lessons and learn how to sing the right way. And I went back across that street and I recorded my first single, "Love Story." And it's on YouTube as well. You can go listen to that. But yeah, that's how I got into the music, being serious about the music. Now, I left music for a while, for about 5 years, and
Now,
I came.
now, why did you do that? What happened?
Uh, I was in a relationship, and he didn't want me doing it. He didn't feel like it was lucrative. He didn't feel like it brought any value to my life, and so he didn't want me doing it.
He didn't want the men seeing arguing you on stage. See,
There you
he didn't
go.
want the men watching you on stage. He was like, nah, go cook me something real quick. You ain't got to go out there.
Period. And that's what it was definitely given for sure. So, but I was blind, love had you blind and listening to the breadwinner of the household. So I left music. I stopped doing music. I moved back to my hometown because I was living in Houston, Texas when I left music. Moved back to my hometown, got back into the music, got back into
Now
the
tell
R&B.
everybody what's your hometown.
Mobile, Alabama.
Okay, Mobile.
So I
So,
moved back
so let me
home.
ask you this. So when you moved back, you started doing R&B or did you start doing Southern Soul?
I started back doing R&B for a second, for about a year. R&B wasn't picking up for me. It wasn't giving what it needed to give in this market. And so DJ Chill Will, he had been watching me for a while now. He had been watching me way before I left music. And he told me he seen something in me and he wanted to get behind me. And honestly, DJ Chill Will is the reason why I switched over and tried Southern Soul out. Now we tried it for the first year. We tried to get into it the first year, but I wasn't ready for Southern Soul then. That last year, I tried to get
Now,
into
let me ask you this. Okay, we're gonna open Pandora's box. Okay, what was it about? Now tell me, I want to know this. Why weren't you ready for Southern Soul? What was Southern Soul given to you?
it was given. I felt like maybe it was for an older crowd, and I wanted to stick with the R&B. I felt like that was my first love, so I don't want to switch over. I don't want to move over. This is what I love to do, R&B. I didn't want to listen, and so that's what I was dealing with that first year. And then when my mom, my dad, they was like, hey, try the Southern Soul side of it. Try it and just see how it works out for you. And I did that, and I promise you, I should have been came over here to this side. I should have been left over there and came over here. Now R&B gonna forever be my home, my love. But Southern Soul is where it's at right now.
I kind of feel I kind of have the same story because I come from R&B, and it was hard for me when they said, well, your voice is a Southern Soul voice, and I said, well, no, and then I said, well, that means I've been Southern Soul my whole life. So it is kind of a transition. I personally feel like the way your voice, and I know we're about to play it. We're gonna play it in a minute, but when you hear your voice, I feel like you have a Southern Soul, but you still got that soulful R&B-ish style voice. You know what I'm saying? And that you have a real authentic voice. Now, let me ask you this. So did you grow up singing in the church?
I didn't. The church that I went to, you had to try out for the choir. They were just that good that you had to try out for the choir. So I never went.
You telling me you went to a church where you actually had to try? I mean, you know how most churches, I grew up, Kojic, anybody could get in the choir. Now, the people that could sing, they got leads. But your church, you actually had to audition.
You had to audition for the choir. I went to the choir director and said, hey, what I need to do to get in the choir? Because I love what they was putting out there. I wanted to be a part of that. And you got to audition. And I even think it was a fee, if I'm not mistaken.
Wait a minute. This is in Mobile, Alabama?
Yeah, I ain't going to say the church name.
Don't say it, but when I come to Mobile, because I know the Petways and the Vons and some other people on the radio, I used to perform. When I come, you're going to take me to that church because I'm going to see how bad. Well, so let me see this. So your first song that we're going to play tonight, we're going to do Roll With It. Can we get to Roll With It?
Yeah, we can get to that. We can do that.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about Roll With It before it come on.
All right, so Roll With It. This is my first Southern Soul song. My manager, DJ Chill Will, and Miss Jet Black, a good friend of mine. She's in the Southern Soul business as well. She's a singer. They came over to my house and we sat down in the living room and we put Roll With It together. My manager, DJ Chill Will, he's really the mastermind behind Roll With It. He had a melody in his head and he couldn't get it out of his head until we got it down. He came over and we wrote to it. And not the next day, but the next week, we went to the studio and recorded Roll With It. And that's how it came
about. Let's get Roll With It. Come on, let's get with Roll With It.
Shout out to D.R.S.
Yeah, I like now. I like now. That's my favorite. I like that. You know, I tell you the reason why. You know what? I lo- Let me see. It's still up there. Okay. I'm gonna tell you. You know what I really love about your voice. I love that. You know, I hear. You know, since I've been in R&B, I'm old school. You know, I've been in it like 30 years. So what I love that. You know what I love that you ain't scared to use your voice. Yeah, I heard those lower tones. You know,
Mhm.
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
But then you went right back to a Coco. I call it Coco note. You know, Coco from SWV.
Huh?
You know, SWV.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
You know,
Coco.
I'm looking at some of the favorite artists is Monica. So I heard. I ain't gonna lie. When that lower note, I heard Monica, and then I heard you like Brandy and Sunshine Anderson and Jasmine Sullivan. So I heard a little bit. I could tell that you took a little bit from each one of them.
Yeah.
You know, and the highs a little bit from Jasmine and maybe a little Brandy. And
Oh yeah.
I can hear that you could do some Brandy really good too. I hear
Love
it
Brandy.
in your voice. Yeah.
Love Brandy.
Yeah, I can hear that. I can hear. So I love that you're doing Southern Soul. But you know what I'm gonna tell you personally, me being in the biz, you do Southern Soul, but you also, if you got some R&B-ish kind of stuff, you do that. You feel that in your spirit. Serious.
Yes.
You got that voice.
Yes.
Everyone ain't got that voice.
Yeah.
Everybody can't go from low to high. I'm being real. I'm just being real.
You
You
hear
know?
that, Chill Will?
Everybody ain't got it. And you know, and like you know, and you know, no offense to Southern Soul, but some people, you know, they got some really great tones, but you have a really good tone. And I just have
Thank
to,
you.
I really
Thank
love it. I look when you if you can get me singing I was like, no, I better shut up because she gonna be like, he trying to get my song.
Nah, sing away.
So let me ask you, I already said that, well, who are some of your favorite artists?
Well, you called out a couple of them, Monica, Jasmine Sullivan, for real. Like that's my girl right there. Brandy, that's my girl. I always looked up to Brandy and Monica because they were dark complected. Growing up, I had an insecurity about them being dark
Okay.
skinned.
All right. Okay. So look, y'all, she got on that one. I didn't want to. Okay. So let me ask you this then, because this is a new thing that I've been discussing out here, and I'm in LA right now. And
Mm-hmm.
we have actually just had this discussion in LA about this, about you know, no offense, because Beyonce is really up there doing her thing. And I don't know if you heard, but people were saying if Beyonce was Kelly Rowland's color,
Mm-hmm.
would Beyonce be Beyonce? So
Mm-hmm.
that's the good thing that you said that. So do you feel there's colorism in the R&B industry, or do you feel is there colorism in Southern Soul? You think, or
I feel like there's a colorism in the industry, period, not just in one genre. I just feel like we have to do a lot. We have to do more to get ourselves out there. We have to be more outgoing. We have to drive a lot harder than the light complected. But you know, small things to a giant. That's how I look at it.
well, you know, I'll be honest with you. You're right. Some of them are pretty light. No offense, light skinned women, because I love you. I love y'all. But you have a natural tone. You know. And what I don't like about the industry, even with the men now, you have to
Mm-hmm.
look a certain way. You gotta, you know what I'm saying. You know you can't be 500-pound man coming out blowing. Even though the women don't mind, but
Mm-hmm.
the record companies be like, oh, you gotta lose some weight.
Most
You know,
definitely.
you know, but you know, we don't think about that sometimes about the colorism when the
Mm-hmm.
girls get out there and they see light skinned girls, oh, all that, but they don't sound that great. You got an awesome tone. You're beautiful too. You know what I'm
Thank you.
saying? So I'm glad you brought that up because we forget sometimes about colorism and you know the cookie cutter mold that the record companies in LA put out. That's what I love about Southern Soul. That's
Yeah.
what I love because you can have talent and be out there, do your
Most
thing.
definitely.
So let me ask you this: what is your favorite song? Now, I told you I like Roll With It. I've heard 3 of your songs. That's one of my favorite. But This next one is this one. We're gonna do another song. So tell me what your favorite song is that you've done.
Um, my favorite song, honestly, is I think the next one that you're about to play. You Can Get It.
Yes, that's it. I don't know why, but I felt in my spirit that was gonna be the song that you said. So, hey, do
Yeah,
you mind? Can we play Get It, Get It? Can we play Get It?
let's
You can
let's
get it?
go. Let's go.
Shout out to D4.
Come and get it. Come and get it. You can get it. You can get it. You can get it.
He loves the way that I move to this groove and it's turning him on. Get it. You can get the way I'm stepping in these heels, give them chills when I swing to this song. You can get it. You can get it. Walk into the dance floor with this 5'8" frame. This man is staring at me, ready to catch my name. He's moving through the crowd just to get a glimpse of me, baby. Here, baby. You know I got my black dress on with my high heels on. It's the way I move my body, plus I got it going on. He like my black dress on with my high heels on. It's the way I move my body, cause I got it going on. He loves the way that I move to this groove and it's turning him on. Get it. You can get the way I'm stepping in these heels, give them chills when I swing to this song. Get it. Swing it, baby. You can get it. Consistency is what it's giving to me, and I'm driving him crazy. I can read his mind, looking through his eyes, and I know he wants me. He's fading through the crowd, get a taste of me, baby. Come here, baby. Ooh, you know I got my black dress on with my high heels on. It's the way I move my body, plus I got it going on. He like my black dress on with my high heels on. It's the way I move my body, plus I got it going on. He loves the way that I move to this groove and it's turning him on. Get it. You can get the way I'm stepping in these heels, give them chills when I swing to this song. Get it. You can get. He loves the way that I move to this groove and it's turning him on. Get it. You can get the way I'm stepping in these heels, give them chills when I swing to this song. Get it. You can get it. You can get it.
I like that.
He loves the way that I move to this groove and it's turning him on. Get it. You can get the way I'm stepping in these.
I like that. You can get it. I like when you can hear the reason, like what I did. I like when you can hear a song, and if it's got a catchy hook, I like that. You know, you can get it, even if you can't remember the rest of the word. You know, you can get it,
Most definitely.
get. You know, and I just seen that picture of you in that yellow dress. You, I- you better wear that on stage, okay? When we see you with the cut and everything, and I was like, oh shoot, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, you know, so you're gonna have a lot of male fans, you know that, right? A lot of male fans, because they're gonna be taking you get it.
For sure. For sure.
All right, so this is what I want to ask you as well. So now, Southern Soul, like, you know, King George just got played out here in LA. Even though it's been in the backgrounds, he just got played on our big radio station, KGLH. So I know that in the future, Southern Soul is going to be Southern Soul, but I just feel like it's going to go into another genre that's going to become part of that R&B. So even though you're like, oh, I want to do R&B, I really feel kind of like Southern Soul eventually is going to become kind of the new R&B. You know,
Okay.
and I just see it transitioning right now because there's a lot of singers coming through that, you know, really got some really great music, but it's hard to get it out there right now. But now that the radio stations are seeing that people are going to these shows, packing these arenas to see these artists, they're like, well, we want to get a piece of this pie as well. So
Right.
they're now bringing it to mainstream radio. You know what I'm saying? You get up and you're like, oh my God, I got 100,000 likes on this song. And you know, got a red check on Facebook, you know, you're like, these people are really liking it. What I love though is that your music, to me, I can dance. I can get on the floor. If I want to just groove and have a good time, you know what I'm saying? I can get on the floor and just, you know, like that, get, you know what I'm saying? I can do that. And I see myself doing that. Now, I do have one thing that I do want to say, and it's not to you. D4, quit putting that D. I mean, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. Me being an artist, I hate when you get the music, they're scared that somebody gonna steal it, so they got to put their name on it. We know you made it. No,
I hear that a lot
you
though.
be an artist, because
Yeah.
I get tracks like that, and I'd be like, oh man, all through my song, I gotta hear this, you know, and it get
Yeah.
every now and then. But D4 is really good. He got some good tracks. You know,
Yeah.
that's a blessing to work with D4. So I just gotta give you that props. Yeah, yeah. So then I also want to ask you this. We were just talking about Spring Fling. So you went to Spring Fling this year. And tell me
Yes.
what your take on Spring Fling. Now, those of you that don't know, so Spring Fling is like the largest festival, blues, R&B. It's held in Mobile, Alabama. I don't know how many years. I think it's the 5th or 6th year or something like that. Or right? I don't know how many years, but almost every artist, it's the big thing. Everybody want to go to it. Everybody want to present their songs. Everybody want to sell stuff, and a lot of times artists go there, and once they are presented at Spring Fling, it catapults them to other, you know, venues and other places they can play at. So tell me, what was your take on Spring Fling?
I love the energy. I love the environment. I love um the Southern Soul artists. I love the superstardom that they had. Like they had their bodyguards, their team surrounding them. I just love that part of it. I was actually behind stage and was able to see close up and how everybody had their trailers. Like they treated the artists like they were like superstars. Like I just love the whole thing. And even with the performances, they were great performances. The show was awesome. And then how everything was done so professionally. I loved everything about it. I can't wait till I'm on that stage. So for sure.
Well, I know that you will be on that stage soon.
For
So,
sure.
you get ready. You get ready and stuff like that. One thing I am going to tell you, and I've been in the business for a long time. I've had ups, I've had downs. You know, I've had plateaus and all that. But your voice, you know, you have that true voice. So always, this is what I tell people: when you get in the industry, sometimes you go up, sometimes you're gonna come down, sometimes you go back up. But just remember, when you go down, there's always a chance for you to go back up. And always remember, the people that you're going down, you're seeing, you're going to see them also back on the way up as well. So just remember that. You know what I'm saying? Because I see a big future for you in this. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a commercial right now. We're going to go to commercial. And then when we come back, we're going to play another one of your songs, but we're going to talk about where you see yourself in the next 5 years. So think about that. All right? Can we cut the commercial?
What's up, world? You're tuned into the flyest and most trusted life insurance agent and financial services, Agent JB. Our slogan is, if you're going to protect your family anyway, why wouldn't you want the best? That's not my opinion. That's public facts. Not only do we educate our people on life insurance, but we have a business opportunity to become an agent, working from home. You can do this part-time, full-time. You also get paid 6 days a week with a field training bonus for our new reps. The best part is, you don't have to recruit or sell the insurance. We do everything for you, but you still get paid. Now, Thunda Wine and Blues is sponsored by Hunt Bright Entertainment, The Tent Shop and Deluxe Detailing. That number is 314-885-9848. Also sponsored by Money Earned Empire for Life Insurance. Also crowned by Siobhan. Also sponsored by Serenity Memorial and Cremation Services for Illinois and Missouri. Also loves the glam. And also sponsored by Play Safe and Sound LLC. That number is 618-250-0614. And also Click Vodka. Shout out to Rock the Block DJ. And on the ones and twos, DJ Bubba Ye for the Sunday matinee at the Grown Folks Spot from 1 to 3 every Sunday on YouTube. So tune in.
Little announcement, everybody. Thunder Wine and Blues is now nominated for the third award this year. We are nominated for the Meridian Southern Soul Award. So shout out to Thunder Wine and Blues. We're doing an amazing job. Shout out to everybody, my whole team, all the viewers, supporters, my sponsors, everybody. This is our third award. Hopefully, if we don't bring it home next year, this year we'll bring it home next year. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for next year for sure. Right now, I'm just getting into it. People just now hearing about the show, and I'm okay with that. But I'm gonna be there in my heels and my pom-poms, and we go do the thing. So definitely, my shout out to all the artists, shout out to all the hosts and promoters and DJs and everybody that's nominated in all the awards. So shout out to everybody, and y'all can go ahead and do y'all thing. Let's go.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
All right,
Thank you.
so hopefully me and you can do that next year and say, hey, I'm nominated for this and I'm nominated for that. So let me ask you this, Southern Soul Princess. Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
Okay, so I look up to Lacey for sure. I look up to Tucker. I look up to King George. I love what he's doing right now. In 5 years, I want to be just like them, where they are a well established Southern soul blues singer. That's where I see myself in 5 years.
So let me ask you this. So what's your plan? If that don't happen, what's your plan B?
I don't have a plan B. That's
Okay.
plan A gonna work out. We're gonna claim
That's
that in the
plan.
name of Jesus.
Okay. I always like to ask artists. So what's your plan B? And when they tell me they plan B, I go, well, maybe you should go plan B. Because I was gonna say, so now if 5 years from now, if you're not as big as they are, you continue to do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Because God didn't give you that voice for no reason.
Okay.
He gave it to you so that you could give, make other people feel good, get them on the dance floor, do that. You hear me?
For sure.
You heard that from me today. So let me ask you this. So now have you done your shows? Have you been going around to the different shows, Mississippi, Texas? There's a little community, Florida, Texas, Mississippi, Arkansas. Have you done your rounds?
I'm doing my rounds at I saturated Mobile. I've been to Florida. I have two Louisiana shows coming up. So yeah,
Tell us
I'm doing
about
my
those.
rounds.
Tell us about those. Where
I have one in Albany, Louisiana. That's gonna be on September 1st. Actually, you know what? So the other Louisiana show that's gone, that's passed already. But Albany, Louisiana at Chocolate City Club, I will be performing with TL1 under him. He brought me in to perform. So we're gonna be doing that. That's gonna be epic. I can't wait to do that. That's in Louisiana. So that's gonna be my first time being in the Louisiana market. So yeah, for sure. And I have a big show coming up actually next week here in Mobile. Uncle Daddy, you heard of him?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll be performing on the same stage as Uncle Daddy next week on the 13th, August 13th. So yeah.
Now, is Soldier Boy still in your town?
I ain't heard about Soldier Boy being here.
Ain't Soldier Boy ain't he from Mobile?
I think he's from Alabama, not Mobile.
Oh, see, I always thought he was from Mobile. Okay. I always thought it was Mobile. But okay, so you got your shows lined up, and then what else? Now, have you thought about coming to LA? Have you thought about doing some stuff, doing some things out here, and bringing some of the Southern Soul? Because I'm actually in the works trying to bring some Southern Soul out here. We got LJ Echoes. We had this coming weekend. Jeter's coming.
Okay.
We're talking about, and then LJ Echoes will be here on the 25th out here.
Okay. Well, let me know. I'm willing to go anywhere. Anywhere people are willing to have me, I'm willing to go anywhere. Everybody need to hear this.
So let me ask you this. So if somebody's watching right now and they say, I like that song, I want to book her, I want her to come out here, how can they book you?
I'm on all social media platforms, and you have the flyer up. DJ Chill Will, you can contact him. That is my manager. That's my booking manager. Get at him and get it set up. You can even inbox me. I'll talk to you, and if it's something that I can't handle, I will definitely direct you to my manager, and y'all can get it set up.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. Let's see if we can get you out to California and do some stuff in California, because we have some people out here that's trying to bring that Southern soul to California. Because a lot of us are from Louisiana. We're from Mobile. A lot of them. So it was a migration from Texas, Louisiana, and Alabama. And a lot of people are here. So they love the music. When they go home to visit family, they hear it. They bring it out here. So that's what we're trying to get more of that music out to California.
For sure.
So let me ask you also. I was gonna say, so R&B was your background.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you this: if you were propositioned to do an R&B song, would you still do it, or would you say, "No, I'm out of that. I'm just doing Southern soul"?
Yeah, I would do it for sure.
Okay, okay, because I see in the future, I can see you probably doing some songs. Some of them girls like Coco and them, and the SWVs and all of them. And then this is what I'm hearing right now. Some of these, I believe that. So be on the lookout. Some of these rappers are looking to rap over some of the Southern soul.
Yep.
So you know what I'm saying. So I can see your voice intertwined with a lot of them doing some
Okay.
stuff. So I see a lot in your future. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
I
I'm very,
receive
you
it.
know what? I'm very honored. This is my first interview that I've ever done with anybody like
Okay.
me, and I'm going to be doing a radio show coming up in a couple of months, in a month from now. So I'm going to be on the radio just talking to people like this, and I want to thank you, Kai, because you know what? This, you know, you was nervous, I was nervous, and I had a great look. To me, I had a great interviewee. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, thank you, and I appreciate you for making it so easy for me.
Yeah. Yes. So let me ask you this. So what would you like the fans out there to know? Who is Kai, the Southern Soul Princess? What do you want them to know about you?
I'm just like y'all. I'm easygoing. You can approach me. I'm very, very approachable. You can inbox me if you have any questions about any shows, anything. You can approach me because a lot of people come off unapproachable or think they too much. That's not me. I'm gonna party with you. Inbox me where you at. I'm gonna come party with you. Like that's my persona, and that's what I want to give off. I don't want to give off bougie. I want to give off. I'm your sister. I'm your auntie. Whatever you want me to be. That's what I am. I'm just easygoing.
Now, some
Southern
of the
Soul
dudes
Princess.
are saying my boo thing. So are you married? Are you single? You know what I'm saying? You know?
I prefer not to disclose my personal life.
Because I know a lot of guys is on here. It's like, dudes, ask the real question we want to know. But
Funny.
what I was gonna say is, yeah, stay humble. You know what I'm saying? You got the beautiful voice, you got a beautiful look, you know what I'm saying? And your personality is really on point. So just keep that going, because let me tell you, that's gonna take you really far. It's gonna take you far. Because you're right. When stars get to the point where they become unapproachable, we sometimes forget that that's your bread and butter. That's who makes you. Without them, there would be no you. Yeah, you got a great voice. You can sing. God gave you a gift, but the gift ain't really just for you. The gift is to give to other people and to spread it around. Because he wouldn't have gave it to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
You feel me?
I receive that.
Uh-huh. So let me ask you also. So growing up in Mobile, Alabama. So now, even though you did R&B, did you ever listen to, the people from, like the old school, like Denise LaSalle's and people like that? Did you listen to the
I
Johnny
listen to
Taylor?
the old blues, Johnny Taylor, that back in the day, Soul Heaven and Hole in the Wall, like that kind of blues, back in the day blues, yeah.
I
So
always
most
like to
definitely.
ask a lot of the up and coming, I said, do you remember growing up when you were a kid listening to him in the car and riding around and, listening and what you thought about Johnny Taylor, what you thought about Tyrone Davis, which
Most
Denise
definitely.
Sal. I actually, what's her name that was, oh man, tragically, and I put her in my song. I have a song called Never Forgotten. And I actually saw her, what's her name? Last name was Neal. Um,
Jackie Neal.
I actually saw Jackie Neal in Mobile, Alabama, A lot of people don't know this. Mobile is where Mardi Gras started, actually,
Yeah.
not New Orleans. So I went to the convention center. They have a convention center that's by a park or something like that, and she was performing. And man, that's the first time I really got to see. And I think that was just before. I think that might have been 2005. And that's the first time I ever really saw a true, soul singer, Southern soul singer. And she had this line dance, and everybody was, yes, that was it. Everybody was on the dance floor.
Jackie Neal is a friend to our family. My Aunt Bessie and my mom. My Aunt Bessie was best friends with Jackie Neal, and actually my Aunt Bessie, Miss B, she's very known in the Southern Soul department down here. Like she's the person to go to for Southern Soul in Mobile, Alabama. She was best friends with Jackie Neal.
I think I have a friend. Her name is June Vaughn, and she was a Petway. She used to be June Petway. I think that June and your auntie know each other very well.
Probably she knows everybody.
I think your auntie actually had me come to it's an Elks Lodge out there and perform.
Yep.
Yes, I've been there. Okay, it's a small world. When I seen her, and I wrote a song. We got a song, me and a guy named Dion Harris, called "Never Forgotten," and we actually dedicated it to her.
Okay.
So she'll never be forgotten because
Right.
she was, and she was such a nice lady too.
Beautiful soul.
Yeah, man. But don't want to talk about all that. Sorry about that. You know what I'm saying? So then I also want to tell you, before we get to your last song, I want to ask you, who would you like to meet as far as either Southern Soul or as far as just in the R&B or in the music industry?
I would love to, I'm going to give you a bonus. I would love to collaborate with Miss Lacey, and I would love to meet King George.
Okay. And would you like to collaborate with them?
Most definitely.
Okay. Who else?
I want to collaborate with Tucker as well. Those my main three right there.
Who else?
Oh, come on now, Lamarr. Come on now. Let's do it.
I'm actually looking for a young lady, and I wrote it. I mean, I didn't write it, but I redid a song that kind of everybody knows about, and I need a female on it. I need a female to go back and forth on the song. So hey, make sure you get my information so after this, so we can see about collabing and doing some stuff, because I tell you, you got that voice and you got that look. So you know what I'm saying? So when they talking about this light skin, tell them, look, you got that look. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, gonna get somebody shot up in the what that movie was? All my life I had to fight. All my
Color Purple.
Every time I go out. No, wait a minute. What's the movie where the guy go? Every time I go out, I gotta prove my life.
Yeah. I forgot what that movie was.
Oh man. So without further ado, can we go to the song? It's called "Moving On."
All right.
Oh, yeah. Hey, ladies. Have you ever been tired of being sick and tired? 'Cause I'm new. That's the story of my life. Let me talk to you. See, you didn't want me when you had me, babe. Thinking shit was sweet. I guess you thought that you wouldn't lose me. See, you started first, but I promise you I'm gonna get the last laugh. Messing around on me, I could've took it there. I'll just leave with glass. You wanna be a rolling stone? I bet you're not rolling alone. Was thinking that collard green neck bone, needing a loan, waiting on you to come home. The tables turn now, y'all, and I hope you're ready. I got a new man, and we gon' ride steady. I'm moving on. Don't find me another babe. Yeah, I found me a new man who keeps my head straight. I'm moving on. Found me another babe. alone, wishing you would come home. I got a man who would give me exactly what I want. So get your clothes and whatever you own, because the love that was here is gone. Now you think I'm all alone, wishing you would come home. I got a man who would give me exactly what I want. So get your clothes and whatever you own, because the love that was here is gone. I'm moving on, found me another babe. Yeah, I found me a new man who keeps my head straight. I'm moving on, found me another babe. Yeah, I found me a new man who keeps my head straight. I will be moving, I will be moving. I will be moving on, baby. I will be moving. Said I gotta go. I will be moving. Said I gotta go. I will be moving on, baby. I said I gotta go. I said I gotta.
Now you know what? You know it, yeah. You know. Okay, so I feel, and I could be wrong, but I feel you was channeling a little bit of Avery Sunshine. I heard it all before.
Oh yeah,
I,
yeah.
I hear. I can tell you can. I hear that in that song.
Okay,
You
yeah,
know? Yeah, I can tell you can do Avery. You can do that song.
for sure.
You know.
That's my song. I
So now,
actually
do
added
you
that song to my show.
heard it all before that one? Oh,
Yep.
so you okay? Because I was gonna say. So do you put some of those songs in your show?
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay, okay. Because I hear that. I hear that when you talk. I was like, that kind of remind me, heard it all before. I was like, I'm sick of your lies. Yes, I like that. I like that a lot. So yeah.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you. Thank you.
So let me ask you, before we get out of here, what would you what show now we I know you said you already did the September 1st show. I mean, no, you September 1st. You're gonna be where?
Mm. September 1st, I'm going to be in Albany. I think I'm saying that right, y'all. Albany, Louisiana, at Chocolate City. That's the club name with
Okay.
Teal One. That's his show.
And then next week you're gonna be in Mobile.
Next week, I'll be here in Mobile at the fairgrounds. That's August 13th. I'll be performing on the same stage as Uncle Daddy and a
And
whole
how can
bunch
people
more
get
artists.
tickets? How can people
Huh?
get tickets today?
I have tickets on hand. My manager has tickets. You can inbox us, and we'll get them to you.
Can we put up the screen again of her manager and her of how you can get in touch with her if people want to buy tickets? They're on here. And then, oh yeah, right there.
Yep. Just
That's that
contact
dress.
me. That's that dress.
That's that dress. Um, no, tell your man, don't get mad at me. Hey, it ain't my fault.
No.
But how they say in Louisiana, it ain't my fault. Ain't my it ain't my fault. But I also want to do so you're down with doing some collaborations then.
For sure.
So this is gonna be you. You want to do the music. This is what you want to do, the music.
Yes.
Okay,
Most
so
definitely.
if this is what you're gonna do, make sure that is exactly, and you gotta, even though you're gonna have, and I'm gonna be honest with you now, I'm gonna give you this from me being around since 1992, 93. You wasn't even born, I don't think then. But let me tell you, you're gonna have people that are gonna come to you, and they're gonna do things, and you're gonna be like, "Hey, I'm trying to get here," and they're gonna be nagging you, doing this and that. Always remember, you have a goal, and your goal is to do your music. So sometimes people, and now it's not being rude. Sometimes you gotta be just straightforward and just have that tunnel vision and say, this is what I need to do. Because sometimes people might get jealous and they might try to pull you here, pull you there, but just always remember you got that goal. And I want you to just remember that. Keep that goal in mind. Say, this is what I'm doing. God gave me this gift. I'm doing it. Don't think you're better than anybody, but because the people that sometimes you look down upon, those are people that rise up. You know what I'm saying? So keep that focus. Do what you're doing. Doing this great music. Tell me before we leave, how did you meet your manager? How did you meet Chill Will?
He wrote me on Facebook and told me, "Hey, what you think about doing Southern Soul?" And it went from there. I
Okay.
didn't know him. He just wrote me on Facebook. I heard of him. I've always heard his name around the city for sure, but he wrote me and what you think about doing Southern Soul, and it went from there. The relationship went from there.
So let me ask you this. So with that, how did that make you feel to have somebody come to you and say, "Look, I know," because that's what happened to me. That's how I got. I have to give it up to DJ Khaled remix. I did a song. I did a funny song called "Put Your Ballad in My Box," and he said, "Hey man, you got a Southern Soul voice. You need to do some Southern Soul." So how did that make you feel? I want to know. How did it make you feel?
It actually warmed my heart to know that somebody was out there, and when I stopped music, was still paying attention to me and said, "Hey, I see something in you." So it made me feel very good. It gave me that fire that I needed to get back out here and do it, to do
So
music.
now,
Period.
so the one that got you out of the music. I mean, have they come to any of your shows yet? Have they seen you on stage? Have they seen you in that yellow dress? Have they?
They see me around. They most definitely see me around on social media, but no shows or none of that. Nah.
Uh, uh, so they probably gonna be like, "Baby, take me back."
Honestly, he actually apologized about that. He actually apologized. So when
Really?
he seen how well I was doing with it, he actually apologized and said he was sorry for not wanting me to pursue my dream. So yeah.
Hey, I'm doing an interview. See, where I live in LA, it's kind of like you remember you saw Fridays.
Yeah.
So I live where I live. it- I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna tell the viewers here where I live. It's like a whole community, and my house is like, "Hey, you got this?" I'll be in my bedroom, and they be yelling through the walls, "Lamar, we need something right quick." So I apologize for
No,
that.
it's okay. I done put my house on ice and told them they better not say nothing for this whole hour. So you good. You good.
Oh man! So congratulations to you. Congratulations to DJ Chillwell. You know what I'm saying? I just want to say that I can see some big things in the future. Keep doing that music that you're doing. Keep writing. You and him, you guys write together.
Most definitely. We just wrote. We got another banker coming for y'all very very soon. So
Right. Yeah, keep writing and then keep writing that and stuff like that. So yeah, I definitely am going to reach out. I'm gonna have DJ Khaled remix reach out to you and
okay.
see what we can get done. Yeah, because I think I'll be back. See, I'm in California, so I have to always travel back there. So some people are like, how come you ain't been doing? But it costs me to go back there, so I got to make sure that when I go back there, I might have a couple shows because I'm not back there. I mean, I'd love to be back there, but right now, I got a lot of stuff out here in California. But you, I'm telling you, once you get on the road, you tell your manager, try to see about getting you some shows out here as well.
Okay.
And because I feel like the next BET award show, the next Grammys, the next American award shows will have, I don't know if it'll be King George, but there will be, I don't know if it'll be Tucker or Sir Charles, but there will be somebody, something, either be a category or there are going to be some Southern Soul artists that will be on the stage. So keep yourself, do what you're doing, because I would love to see you be one of the ones on the
Thank
stage.
you.
Do that.
Thank you.
I can brag and say, I interviewed her, I knew this, I told her, or maybe me and you be on stage together as one
Right.
of those. And I'm like, didn't I tell
That
you we
part.
were going to be up here? You know
That
what I'm saying?
part.
Yeah, that part. So, I know we got 5 minutes left. Anything else you'd like to say before we close?
My name is Kai the Southern Soul Princess. I'm on all social media platforms, so you just put my name in and I'll pop up. Go follow me. Go listen to my music. Go download my music. And thank you guys for showing me so much love. And thank you for the support. And thank you guys for having me on your show. I really, really appreciate it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, you know what? And I have to thank Shanti. I thank you so much for giving me a dynamite artist who is amazing, can sing. Thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? Now, also, let me get some personal stuff. So now your last name is Darby.
Yeah.
Now I'm related. Now I'm through marriage, but we have Darbys in Louisiana, little town
Okay.
called Eunice, Louisiana.
Okay.
So when I saw the name, I was like, and the joke is I'm related to everybody because for some reason I got a lot of cousins either in the industry or when I go back to Texas and Louisiana, people are
Mhm.
like, you really cousins, Lamar. I'm like, what? And they really be my cousins. And
That's
people think I
crazy.
be joking. Yeah, so when I seen Darby, I was like, I wonder if she one of them Darbys. Yeah.
I'm sure related some type of way if they're
Yeah, 'cause
last name is Darby.
that's not a common name.
Right,
That's
exactly.
not a common name. Yeah. So we're gonna let you take your show back. I guess you got anything to say?
I know, not as far as the show, because you asked everything under the sun. I truly appreciate you. You was totally prepared. I do appreciate you, Miss Kai. We will be seeing more from you. I'm glad you done this on interview tonight. But like I say, we nominated for the third Southern Soul Award this year. So shout out to Thunder Wine and Blues. Shout out to the Meridian Southern Soul Awards, the AMG Awards, and the Northern Louisiana Awards. So it is definitely going down. Shout out to everybody that had concerts this week. I just want to say, sorry about Wendell B. My
Oh
condolences to
yeah,
his
yeah.
family and his team. I didn't get to go live, when he passed away, but I'm sorry, to the team. That's a hard loss when you lose anybody. So definitely, Southern Soul took a great loss, So shout out to everybody. Thank you all for tuning in. I see Miss Chrissy Love in the house. I see Miss Lady Jacqueline in the house. DJ Chill Will in the house. Chrissy Love's in the house. Lorraine Bowers, DJ Show Enough, Donnie Hall, the People Show in the house. It was a lot checked in tonight. Miss Nate checked in. So shout out to everybody. Shout out to Chicken Wayne. Again, Miss Lady Jacqueline, they lost their dog, 18 years old. It's a little bit, it's a little thing. So, so sorry to you all for my condolences from the show. So make sure August 12th is going down to Baker, Louisiana. I'm gonna play one last video and we gonna get out of here. But y'all make sure y'all check out that Just Like That from Lamarr Lubin, and that Roll With It, Get It, and Move On. Moving on. So y'all make sure y'all check those out, download it everywhere. You can find her at Kai, the Southern Soul Princess. So y'all make sure y'all check that out. Go get y'all one more video and we're gonna get out of here. What's up, everybody? I'm your girl Shantice Michelle, the host and CEO of Thunder Wine and Blues and everybody's favorite cheerleader. Look, I'm here to tell you it's going down in Baker, Louisiana, August 12th. I'm hosting Miss Stephanie McD, the boss queen of Soul 60s Motown birthday bash. It's 60s and tie only, so make sure you come dressed to impress. Starring Miss Jenda Harris and a host of other artists. It's going down in a major way, so let's give it up for the boss queen of soul, Miss Stephanie McD. Let's go! Go, 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 go!
To take her on an all-night ride. Ooh, she like it rough, so I beat her down, down, down. I stretch her body out to the max. I get to driving while she rides. Yeah, she scooting and she slides. I pull that thing right on back. I get the backing and flipping and slipping and sliding. She get the bucking and jumping like rodeo rides. I get the smacking and flipping and slipping and sliding. She get the bucking and jumping like rodeo.
Okay, it's going down August 12th. 60s and tie only. Everybody is invited. Make sure you come dressed to impress. She say she's not turning anybody down if you don't dress in your 60s. But please, if you're in the area, make sure you come out and support her 60th Motown birthday bash. Again, thank you so much, Lamarr. Anybody you want to send shouts out to?
DJ Cali. I want to send shouts out to everybody that's been supporting me. Thank you so much. I see Jenda Harris. I see Russell, King Russell's up there. I just want to say hello to everybody. I will see you guys really soon. I got 2 songs that are coming out with my boys, DJ Cali Remix, Dion Harris, Hollis J. We got 2 songs coming out. One, Something for the People, and Southern Soul Woman.
Anybody you want to send a shout out to, Miss Kai?
No, just shout out to my team. I just want to thank y'all for being behind me and pushing me, and I just want to just give a big thank you to my team, because without them, y'all, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. So thank y'all. I love
And
y'all.
we want to give you a shout out. Okay? Shantice, okay? We
Oh,
want to give you a
definitely.
shout out. Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity, because you didn't have to. So I just want to thank you so much for doing this and bringing these great people out. And because what you don't understand is that without you, the people can't see us.
Thank you.
For sure.
Thank you.
For
I
sure.
truly appreciate that. I do. And I truly appreciate the work and the time y'all take out y'all busy schedules to make it here. So I do truly appreciate this. So thank you to you, Lamarr, and thank you, Kai. And we
Most
coming
definitely.
back. I'll be in Louisiana next week, but we'll be back the week after that. So definitely y'all keep looking forward to the show. It's going down, you all. And y'all have an awesome, awesome night. This is the flyer for the Northern Louisiana, the Meridian Southern Soul Award. So y'all have an awesome night. See y'all. Thank you.
City girl,
City girl,
we like to ride too.
let's ride, let's ride, let's ride.
Kick off our shoes,
Come on,
put on some boots,
come on.
so baby do. I hear you talking about them country girls. Let's ride, giddy up. But city girls like to ride too. Let's ride, giddy up. I like to kick off my heels, put on my boots, and some baby do. Ooh, we like to trail ride. Giddy up. We love that moonshine. Giddy up. And when we saddle up, ooh, we want them big, big bucks.
Yes, y'all have an awesome, awesome night. Thank you again, Lamarr Lubin. Y'all make sure y'all download those music. Make sure y'all hit that notification button so whenever they drop something new, you'll be the first one to get it. Let's ride.